Hello folks, this is Fat Guy Flies RC. We're out here at the cow pasture again. We're going to take the Eflite Valiant up. If you notice that white line on the cow of the Valiant, I have two Valiants. My first one, this is my second one. Well, of course, my second one, when I got it, flew a little bit. I noticed a horrible vibration and the motor almost fell off. And about every, I don't know how many of these come out in production, but every so often one will come out where the motor mount's glue is just not done right. And I found out the hard way. Luckily I had her landed and saw the motor was coming apart. Went in there with some Gorilla Glue, anchored her back down. She's good to ride as rain now. But that may be something you need to test at the shop, get her up to speed, you know, hold her down and get that prop going and just see if you got any kind of a weird vibration. And if you don't, you're probably all right. But mine was almost immediate. So luckily I wasn't up in the air. So here we go. Running a Spektrum 2200 3-cell. The smart batteries. And this is another one of those planes that I'm just absolutely, completely comfortable with. Got lots of flight time in her. They're an outside loop. I guess it's an outside loop, folks. I guess that'd be an outside loop. That's an inside loop, outside loop. But this actually, you know, I know you see me flipping around and everything like that. This actually is a beginner plane. It can be. It comes with Safe Select, comes with flaps. As you can see, she's very floaty. No flaps right now. Going to a little slight southwest wind. And you see how she slows right down. She got good markings underneath the wings. Here, let me show you. I don't know if you can see that. I'm too far away. But here, you'll see it now. See underneath them wings? Those nice markings there. It makes it very easy to see. All right, let's give you a demonstration of landing her. Now, I got the flaps down 100%, a small amount of mix in the flap system. Run A3X only. And just get her nice and level, a little bit of back pressure, let them front wheels just kind of kiss the ground and let the tail settle in. And that's how you land that bad boy. I got those flaps set on a 2-second deployment. And she'll do a nice knife edge for you. Do a nice coordinated rudder turn there. And just keep right on turning. Turning, keep that thing turning. Anyways, she'll fly inverted for you. Very responsive. Now I'm cheated now. It's not factory settings. I do have all my control surfaces set for maximum deflection. So I got the most amount of control. This is a no flap landing. Oh wait, I lied. Flaps are okay. Put the flaps back out. Anyways, there are no flap landing. And really, this plane would fly just beautifully without flaps. It really would. She's light and floaty enough, but you don't really need it. Oh man, that's why I just love this hobby. Man, this is fun. And I'll tell you folks, I enjoy going back and putting these videos on the computer and then bringing them to you. And then I'll sit and watch them too. I watch my own videos, you know, along of course with everybody else's. And that's, you know, if I'm not flying, I'm watching videos about flying. My wife says I'm going to turn into an airplane someday. That I'm obsessed. And you know what? I am. I'm completely obsessed with RC planes. And it's an illness that I have with these RC planes, but I have zero desire to get better. If anything else, I want to just get worse. My wife will roll her eyes when I say that. Isn't that a pretty plane? That's a beautiful bird. I know I gotta come up with some more different adjectives to explain my planes. Okay, how about this? It's full of exuberance. How about that? Yes, I know. 2 minutes until my fun is over. But like I say, I'm running the Spektrum Smart 2200 3-cell with a 30C discharge. That's their $26 Spektrum battery you can get at Horizon Hobby. Flaps are down, so that slows her down. And let's get her turned around here. Let's get her landed. But just a good plane. Very responsive, but also can fly at a very scale. She has a very wide envelope of things you can fly. You know, and a lot of planes that the Eflite especially are coming out with that. They're coming out with planes that you know, have a broad range. You can fly super scale, you can fly real sporty, combination of which this plane, you take them wheel pants off of there and put the Tundra tires on there, you got yourself a nice Tundra plane there. Those flaps are big enough to where, you know, it'll land almost anywhere. This plane also will land really well on pavement too. Really good at landing on pavement. The landing gear is some very 1 minute. The landing gear is very robust aluminum, and they got one of the best connections I've ever seen as far as how the landing gears go in there. Let's just kind of fly nice and slow. Let's keep flying one more time. But yeah, the landing gear actually has a square sort of connection, where the whole thing just kind of I mean, it literally goes into the fuselage. If anybody's ever put this plane together, I mean, the whole thing just goes into the fuselage, and your battery actually fits within the landing gear and into the metal housing of the landing gear. You'll just have to see it to understand, but it's very robust. This plane is meant to last. This plane is meant to give you many years of fun and service. Eflite, you definitely got a winner. Of course, the Valiant is a real plane, but they have different iterations of it and different sizes. The big balsa ones, the big pine ones. Just a great design. Fun plane. You a happy bird? You're a happy bird. All right, well, thank you for watching. This is Fat Guy Flies RC. That is the Eflite Valiant. Great plane. But if you do buy this plane, I think she's $169 at Horizon Hobby. If you can afford it, buy 2 of them. Buy one to fly and one for parts. Just in case you crash this one, you got a second backup, because you're going to love this plane. If you crash it, you're going to buy another one anyways. So go ahead and grab them while they got a great low price, $169. That's a great buy. When I bought it, it was $229. So hey, live and learn. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and God bless.